Bioluminescence, two messages inspires far out. The entire earth's absorbed in circumhorizontal arc clouds. The energies that spinning me are hundreds of madnesses. If I tried to explain it, I'd run out of adjectives. That metaphor alone ain't even accurate. I need a million lexicons to come close to being adequate. I smile when I see this owl or hear what it has to say. These cherished instants hatch with grace that overshadows Pharisees. And strange, the greatest moments of my life are seen as mistakes that they could ever even have potential to evaporate. She dispersed in the paper that folded itself into countless butterflies that proceeded to consume me till there was nothing but her inside. I apologize, but who am I to hide what my heart's eyes imbibe? And what they drink's enough to sink as deep as years of light would stride. Millenniums of sun beneath my umbra steep with fireflies. The wondrous peace, my regnant darkness underneath is brightened by entire worlds of origami swirl inside me. I evolve like Uzumaki, blue chakra fuse Karama fireballs. This illumination's threatened by the threat of compromise, by resistance to a non-existent pressure not applied. I am thought to think in ways that I would not appreciate, forced to drown beneath the weight of a sea compound of these mistakes. Context and perspective account for nearly everything, and the slightest misperception can veer the best of us astray. Lucky for me, there hasn't been enough to separate, but it may have been enough to render us a lesser way. I wish it wasn't every day, and fear it will perpetuate. It's happened far too often, no coffin, I've clawed from several graves. Why is it that I've been blessed to bathe in such a pleasant flame? And not only is that debt unpaid by failure to reflect this race, but somehow I've managed to provide an unpleasant shade and be irksome to the most important person I have met to date. What's written in the book of life is what is pertinent to you. I choose to read the truth, to see the crucial work I'm meant to do, to be improved, modified. I scour worlds for the hidden loom from which the fabric comes, the universe will stitch me to. You may be tethered to my space by mistake, my satellitic oops, a brilliant moon that lights my sky, but I find firmament in you. So take solace that what you provide is beautiful. To one who magnificence within him's not what's usual. I walk the nucleus of a Russian doll of crucibles, a single corridor that Ouroboros doors are always looping to. That's why there's nothing I won't do for you. Come back from my own funeral, and despite what you might believe, I don't wear a mask or costume for you. Fuck a pedestal, you're hovering cause that's what your wings and feathers do. Absolve you of that for which you're responsible, I would never do. But when you try to carry more than you should support, I must step into. You've never tried to place blame away from you. If you did, without hesitation, I would have told you that you're tripping, kid. There's a balanced specificity to what I say. I don't speak in generalities unless it's by mistake.
My presence ancient, branching out into the vacant basements. You call the mind brilliant, how it makes sense. Recline into nothingness, to be all there is. God honest, disturbed enough, but the moral is for adrift. With the horror crux in my fist, built into my microphone diaphragm. Amphitheater, unfixed perception, effortless on a path to bliss. My soul don't really know what plastic is. Infection, an overactive aggression, an obsession, just drop into suspension. That's where I've been, though. One mind like Orabin, though. You don't begin to know, reawaken within the flow. Spun out, then I learned to row. Burn a poem with words filled with passion. Flame happens, not the player, but the game that's everlasting. Stacks of infractions, leaning on your axis. Non-action, attraction, on the track and finding traction. So much, so it's relaxing. I'm free to rap with enthusiasm, to make the heat that fade to cast its spell beyond the veil. Counteract climate fail when the mind is well. Ride the rail, RpM in his delightful tale. Reads like private mail written in braille, but you can kinda tell my style. Both sides of the wall in Palestine. I'm way more above the rim than Woody Harrelson. You mistook the zone for arrogance, so my arrow zips through the air. Morphogenesis of rarest gems. Pegasus flying swift over the precipice. Forced by a codex open throughout the ocean mist. Refocus, the soul is homeless. Brown robe come to woke us. Ferocious, magnum opus. Yeah, like snow clung to the old sun to expose us. So hold on, I rip the bar till the bar none. Clothe us in the garden like we all one. Departed dharma of a god look like arson. Rahman to your being like Saladin. Come to you in a dream and live in color like a silver screen. Delivery from Mr. Smithereens. Adrift in faceless books and hooked on wicked names, putting stem cells between themselves and hell. I hope we live to tell while knowing full well all good things from my hoodwinks. Don't give a fuck what the hood thinks. Got you open like a good shrink. My words lured the Sphinx, and I've been cured ever since.